Hello, this is a little demo of a little bit of polish for snapshot creation for running machines. This is the create snapshot dialog, and when the machine is running, we need to save the memory, a copy of the memory as well. And you used to have to put in the whole file name, but now you only need to put a directory here, and the file name is created behind the scenes, of course based on the snapshot name and other things to make it unique. The snapshot name also doesn't by default include the name of the virtual machine anymore. That doesn't seem to be necessary. Snapshots are already within a virtual machine. They always belong to a given virtual machine. And yeah, then in addition to that, Cockpit now figures out how much space there is in the location that you give. And it also has an estimate about how much space is actually needed to make this memory snapshot. I hope we can improve the estimate, but right now it's just the amount of memory that has actually been given to the virtual machine by the hypervisor. Sorry. So, okay. And this is a auto-completion thingy, so now we can find a different location maybe. Sometimes libvirt puts files here, so maybe you want that. And it's still the same file system, so this doesn't change. And, let's create this snapshot in this location. Here it is. And now the second snapshot actually goes through the list of snapshots and finds that the most recent one has been made here. So this is now the new default for the memory save location. So if you always save them in the same place, you don't have to navigate there every time. And yeah, but let's look at some other things. I've made a very small file system and mounted it here. And then you can see it tells you it's only 160 megabytes available, and this text turns into a warning. This is how pattern fly warnings look. Yeah. Maybe let's look at some error cases. Let's see what happens. I've never tried this. Let's now make this snapshot and see what actually happens when there's not enough space. Okay. No space left on device. Okay, that's fine. This is only a warning because this is only an estimate. And if people really want to go ahead, why not? Maybe they know more than Cockpit and about the actual available space, or maybe about the actual size that is needed. Here you can see the name that is generated. Okay, that was one error. Another error is if the value, the location that you give here doesn't actually exist. Sorry. In this case, Cockpit can't tell you how much space is available. We could go up and, well, let's back up a bit. So Cockpit can right now not create directories. I think it should be able to, and that's going to happen as part of this pull request, but right now it doesn't. So let's see what happens if we give this value now. Then, okay, can't write this, no such file or directory. And one other thing is, if you, maybe that's a bit dangerous, huh? To overwrite this thing. Let's find something. Images, and I actually have some images here, and Cockpit doesn't filter out files now, and it should also do that within this pull request so that you are never presented with files here. Let's use this as our memory save location, and that also doesn't work because this is not a directory. Yeah, so the last kind couple things here. The error cases, they were just meant to show what Cockpit can still prevent with further work. So this is probably, hopefully, not something that people run into, except for running out of space, of course. Sorry, that was a bit messy. Yeah. But those are the first half of the improvements.